Mm, mm, mm. Wow. Meek Mill. Mm-mm-mm. He has made it back to the headlines once again, promoting his album by saying he hasn't been paid for his work. I'm serious. This man says he has not been paid. Not making this up. The rapper that is known as Meek Mill has claimed he has not been paid by his record label and said he's looking for lawyers. And don't forget to hit the like button, good people. Subscribe to the page if you haven't already. You know, that's very important. Now, I thought he was signed to his own label, which was, Dream Chasers or whatever. Am I wrong about that? Who is he really signed to? Ain't Jay-Z? And, I don't know if he's still under the label with Ross, but I thought your record label with Rock Nation, you signed a deal with them, didn't you? So he's threatening to reveal his record contract, but who is he with? Does it trickle all the way down to Atlantic Records? Because if you blaming Atlantic for not paying Rick Ross, for Rick Ross not paying you, who are you talking about? Because if you're this far in the game and you talking all this boss talk, bosses don't, or basically, they're in this situation, they're not in a situation where they don't get paid. Your business ain't right, son. You coming out saying, I haven't been getting paid off music, man. I don't know how much money labels make off me. I need lawyers ASAP. Ask the record label, how much have you spent on me as an artist? Then ask, how much have you made off me as an artist? I'm about to make my record deal public by Monday, just to let the world see what these people own. Mm. Meek Mill is in his 30s, right? Or he's 30, right? He's been in the record business for a while now. Because I remember back in 2015, 16 is when he really like was coming into his own. When he went into his beef with Drake, I was like in 2016 or something like that, right? Or 15. So that's almost like 7 years ago. So when you went that route and created that beef, and started that. You were at the height. You have been through this business I don't know how many times. This is the most pathetic thing I've seen from an artist that's been in the game this long. Seriously. Saying you haven't gotten paid from music and how much is the record labels really making off of you, that makes you sound pathetic. And it sounds sad and very pitiful. How much the record labels has spent on you as an artist, that doesn't equal up as how much money the record label gets back off you. You have percentages and points. Your contract should dictate how much money you make per album sale. It should tell you how many cents you get paid per record. Your contract should dictate how much the money that the private jets and all that stuff that you thought was free. Guess again. It's not. Anything from the food you eat to that Coca-Cola you requested in the studio, you ain't getting it at the store price either. You getting it at a markup value. They're going to write down in their books that it took a little bit more to get that. Meek Mill still making these idiotic mistakes. Now, when you look at things like the record deals and who's getting paid what, I know he wants to get away from Ross. He's been trying to get away from Ross. But when you somebody who don't know what the hell you're doing and you got other people attached to you, this is where you got to start paying attention to the numbers. You got to start paying attention to the signs. When you're a dirty person and you've done people dirty in this business, you tried to stop young brothers from coming up and shining just because you're jealous and you stole from other artists and you done been this person your whole career. When you was that person who was hungry and trying to get in the game, rapping from the streets, cypher battles. And now you at a point where you just want to make music. And that's cool. But your problem is you keep trying to live a life that you don't live. You want to be the street tough guy when you're supposed to be leveling up. You're supposed to be leveling up to boss level. But you hadn't yet done that. Now, why is this happening? I don't know. I'm quite sure you've had ample opportunities around you, but why you haven't bossed up to the level that you're supposed to be at right now is disheartening. It really is. And as a man, people should grow. People should be working together. You should be trying to unify people instead of being so divisive. And that's the reason why people didn't deal with you. And people are using you and your situation so that they can get what they want. So this whole new movement of, because it should click in your brain, why does these super rich people really care about prison reform? Why are they really waving this umbrella? It's a very nice thing they're doing. But why are they so adamantly about it? When before they wouldn't lift their finger to help anybody in the ghetto, they are really, really attached to prison reform. So, it gotta make you wonder and think, right? Well, Meek says he's gonna war for everything that's his. But as you see, he ain't mentioned nothing about he didn't mention anything about I'm sorry, he didn't mention anything about that contract on Monday. And the reason why he didn't mention anything about that contract, because his lawyers probably told him, boy, if you put out anything in that contract, you violate your contract. And you got to pay money. So you better be a little bit more careful with what you're doing. You won't be the first artist to war with a label. As there are going to be a lot of changes made now. Especially in this business. So, anyhow, I'm going to get out of here. I just wanted to drop you a little nugget to let you know I did hear about it and blah, blah, blah. And the way I view Meek personally don't have anything to do with it, but it's just the way it is. So, just so happens, look, see what happened? Same thing. So, anyway, I'm out. God bless. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the page. Thanks for anybody who super chatted. And definitely don't forget the Cash App is Carcino. Karcno. I'm out.